Permit me to start by thanking GIABA, the Intergovernmental Action Group Against Money Laundering and Terrorist Financing, for putting this event together. It is critically important for you, our colleagues in the media, who shine the light on the things that should concern us the most in our democracy, to be abreast regularly with the key developments in the anti-money laundering and terrorist financing ecosystem, especially in these very turbulent times. And that's why I would also ask you to permit me to express my disappointment at how leisurely we seem to be taking this very, very, very important engagement. As was mentioned earlier, we were billed to start at 9, and at 9 literally nobody was here. And even as at 10:48, I think our attendance here is appalling. And it does not speak well of how seriously we are taking this and other related engagements. The media is the fourth estate of the realm. The media is a faculty that is responsible for drawing society's attention to some of the most important things. But very often, we don't pay enough attention to things that concern us as media people. We only come in to complain when things go awry, but when we have the opportunity to put in place the things that will ensure that on a regular basis we are equipped, we are supported to deliver, we ourselves don't show up. And that's why I'm a little disturbed, as I mentioned, at the very leisurely manner in which we are taking this event. As you know, colleagues, our region is increasingly becoming unstable, with incidents of terrorism and insecurity on the rise. The recent events in northern Ghana, which I'm sure you are familiar with, where efforts to apprehend persons suspected to be associated with terrorism were thwarted by local youth who ended up attacking the national security operatives themselves, give concern that more needs to be done in raising the awareness of the society to her obligations in the fight against terrorism and money laundering. And the role of the media in securing the needed level of public awareness and cooperation is therefore key. Weak regulatory frameworks, political instability, highly informal economies, transactions across porous borders like ours, as well as the growing sophistication in cyber activities are creating greater avenues for money laundering and terrorism financing. Money laundering and terrorism divert resources away from legitimate economic activities. They hinder economic development and they contribute to persistent poverty. They exacerbate income inequalities as the proceeds often benefit only a small group of people and widen the wealth gap in our society. They can deter foreign investors by signaling weakness in a country's regulatory and governance frameworks. Persistent issues with money laundering can harm a country's international reputation, affecting its standing in global financial markets and diplomatic relations. And you, our colleagues in the media, like other agencies in society, have a very important, if not peculiar, role to play in helping the society to fight back. You have to lead in educating the public about the dangers of money laundering and terrorism financing, about its consequences, and how individuals can contribute in combating it. Good quality journalism can shed light on the weaknesses in the regulatory frameworks and enforcement, and can encourage governments to strengthen anti-money laundering measures. For example, here in Ghana recently, on the insistence of FATFA, the definition of money laundering has been changed in our laws. What are its implications for the fight generally? What are its implications even on the general public? How can that new definition be even misapplied by an obnoxious regime? These are things that good quality journalism and reporting can shed some light on and help us achieve further improvement in. The media can provide a platform for whistleblowers to volunteer information on money laundering and terrorism financing activities. Colleagues, it is my expectation that this event will provide you with the necessary skills and knowledge required for your contribution in the fight against money laundering and terrorism financing. A society that celebrates wealth without questioning its sources and its values will soon find itself at the mercy of merchants who can buy their way through all things. The culture of monetizing every aspect of our national life, from religion through sports, politics, and social standing even, needs to be re-examined. And with the right tools, you, our colleagues in the media, will neither bastardize every successful person nor blindly promote anything that seems wealthy. You will be equipped with the knowledge and the skills to assist society to eschew persons involved in or baiting others to assist with money laundering and terrorist financing. So to you, my colleagues in the media, please make the most of this opportunity. Let us take platforms like this with the highest level of seriousness, because your capacity enhancement is the single most important way of ensuring that you can deliver professionally and satisfactorily on your obligations as members of the fourth estate of the realm. Building your capacities is key, and it will help to push you higher on this fast-changing media landscape. We at the Ministry of Information are very keen on assisting Ghanaian journalists to enhance their professional capacities. That is why, within the framework of our media support programs, you will find that the Media Capacity Enhancement Program is key, and we are committed to ensuring that we dedicate resources to support journalists who want to enhance their capacity so that they can deliver on their mandate in the service of the Republic. I am informed that the third cohort of Ghana's Media Capacity Enhancement Program, which is jointly organized by the Ghana Journalists Association, the Ghana Independent Broadcasters Association, PRIMPAG, and the National Media Commission, with financial support from the government through the Ministry of Information, is scheduled to take place before the end of this year. And we wish the participants, like you, our colleagues who are here participating in this one-day session, all the best. Let the capacity enhancement programs bear fruit in the work that you do afterwards. And on this note, I declare the ECOWAS Giaba National Anti-Money Laundering and Terrorism Financing Media Outreach activity in Accra, Ghana, duly opened. Thank you.